Do not listen to this recording while driving or operating machinery. Only listen when you are in a safe, quiet space where you can fully relax and bring your complete awareness to your own comfort and inner peace. Before we begin this transformative journey together, I invite you to subscribe to this channel if you have not already done so. By subscribing, you become part of a community dedicated to deep relaxation, healing sleep, and the gentle art of releasing what no longer serves you. Now let us begin our journey of clearing the mind and preparing for the most restful sleep. Allow yourself to settle into your most comfortable position, whether you are lying down in your bed, resting in a chair, or finding comfort in whatever space feels right for you in this moment. Notice how your body naturally begins to respond to the simple act of giving yourself permission to rest. Feel the weight of your body being supported completely, as if you are being held by the most comfortable embrace you have ever known. As you close your eyes or allow them to become heavy and soft, begin to notice the rhythm of your breathing. You do not need to change anything about your breath right now. Simply observe how it flows in and out of your body like the gentlest tide, bringing with it a sense of natural calm and carrying away any tension or concern that may have traveled with you into this moment. Your mind, like a busy garden, may be filled with many thoughts right now. Some of these thoughts may be circling, repeating, creating patterns that feel familiar but not particularly peaceful. Tonight, we are going to transform your relationship with these thoughts, creating space for them to dissolve naturally, like morning mist touched by the first rays of sunlight. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a beautiful, clear lake. Sometimes this lake becomes disturbed by winds of worry, creating ripples and waves that seem to multiply and spread across the surface. But beneath these surface disturbances, the lake remains deep, calm, and perfectly still. This is your true nature, this deep, abiding peace that exists beneath the temporary movements of thought. As you breathe in, allow yourself to sink deeper into this recognition of your inherent calm. As you breathe out, release any need to control or manage the thoughts that may be moving through your awareness. You are not your thoughts. You are the spacious awareness in which thoughts arise and pass away, like clouds drifting across an infinite sky. Feel your body beginning to respond to this recognition. Notice how your shoulders can release and soften, allowing any tension to simply melt away like warm wax. Your jaw can unclench, your tongue can rest softly in your mouth, and your facial muscles can smooth into an expression of perfect peace. You are safe to let go completely. Now I want you to imagine that you are standing at the edge of a magnificent forest. This is not an ordinary forest, but a healing sanctuary where negative thought patterns come to be transformed. The trees in this forest are ancient and wise, their branches reaching toward a sky painted in the soft colors of twilight. The air here is clean and pure, carrying the scent of pine and earth and something indefinably peaceful. As you step into this forest, you notice a gentle path winding deeper into the woods. This path is soft beneath your feet, covered with the most luxurious moss you have ever felt. Each step you take sends waves of relaxation up through your legs, into your hips, your back, your entire being. You are walking toward the center of this healing forest, toward a place where all negative thought loops can be dissolved and released. The trees around you seem to whisper with ancient wisdom, their leaves rustling with sounds that soothe your nervous system at the deepest level. You can hear the distant sound of water flowing, a gentle brook that carries away anything that no longer serves you. The light filtering through the canopy above is golden and warm, touching your skin with healing energy that penetrates not just your body, but your mind and spirit as well. As you walk deeper along this path, you begin to notice that some of the repetitive thoughts that have been cycling through your mind are starting to slow down. It is as if the peaceful energy of this forest is creating space between your thoughts, allowing them to lose their urgency and intensity. You do not need to fight these thoughts or push them away. Instead, you can simply observe them with kindness, watching as they naturally begin to fade and dissolve. With each step deeper into the forest, you feel yourself moving further away from the busy, repetitive mental patterns that may have been troubling you, the concerns about tomorrow, the replaying of conversations from today, the endless loops of worry and planning. All of these can simply be set down here, like heavy bags you no longer need to carry. The path ahead curves gently to the right, and as you follow it, you discover a small clearing where the most beautiful tree stands in the center. This tree is unlike any you have ever seen. Its bark is smooth and silver, and its leaves shimmer with an inner light that seems to pulse gently like a slow, peaceful heartbeat. This is the tree of mental clearing, and it has been waiting for you. As you approach this magnificent tree, you feel its healing presence washing over you in waves. The tree seems to emanate a frequency that naturally dissolves repetitive thought patterns, creating space for deep peace to emerge. You can feel this frequency resonating in your bones, in your cells, in the very core of your being. Place your hand on the smooth bark of this tree and feel an immediate sense of connection and healing. The tree is absorbing all the mental loops and patterns that have been creating disturbance in your mind. Like a gentle magnet, it draws out the repetitive thoughts, the anxious cycles, the endless mental chatter that has been preventing you from accessing your natural state of peace. As the tree works its magic, you notice that your breathing has become even deeper and more relaxed. Your heartbeat has slowed to a rhythm that perfectly matches the gentle pulsing of the tree's inner light. You are synchronizing with the frequency of deep peace, allowing your entire nervous system to reset and recalibrate. The tree begins to glow more brightly, and you realize that this light is not just coming from the tree, it is also emanating from within you. Your own inner light, your natural radiance, is being awakened and strengthened. This light has the power to dissolve any negative thought pattern, to clear any mental loop that has been creating suffering or unrest. Feel this light beginning to expand from the center of your chest, spreading throughout your entire body. It moves up into your head, gently illuminating your mind with clarity and peace. It flows down through your arms and legs, creating a sense of deep relaxation and comfort. This light is your own healing energy, activated and amplified by your connection to this sacred tree. As you stand with your hand on the tree, you begin to notice that the repetitive thoughts that may have been circling in your mind are starting to slow down even more. They are like a record player that is gradually slowing to a stop, each thought becoming more spaced out, less urgent, less compelling. Soon, the mental chatter fades to a whisper, and then to a gentle silence. In this silence, you discover something beautiful. You discover that beneath all the mental noise and repetitive thinking, there is a vast space of pure awareness. This awareness is perfectly calm, perfectly peaceful, and perfectly content. It requires nothing and lacks nothing. It is your true nature, the essence of who you are beneath all the temporary movements of thought and emotion. Allow yourself to rest in this awareness, like sinking into the most comfortable bed you have ever known. This awareness is always available to you, always present, always peaceful. It is not something you need to create or achieve. It is something you simply need to remember and return to. The tree continues to work its healing magic, and you feel layers of mental tension and repetitive thinking being gently lifted away. It is as if you are being cleansed at the deepest level, not just of thoughts, but of the very patterns that create troublesome thoughts. You are being restored to your natural state of mental clarity and peace. As you rest against the tree, you notice that the sounds of the forest around you are becoming part of your relaxation. The gentle whisper of leaves, the distant sound of flowing water, the soft rustling of small creatures moving through the underbrush. All of these sounds are weaving together to create a symphony of peace that lulls your mind into an even deeper state of tranquility. Your body is responding to this deep peace by releasing every last bit of tension and stress. Your muscles are becoming loose and heavy, like warm honey flowing through your veins. Your breathing is becoming so slow and rhythmic that it seems to merge with the gentle breathing of the forest itself. You are becoming one with this peaceful environment, allowing it to heal and restore you at every level. The tree begins to pulse with an even deeper, more rhythmic light, and you feel this pulse synchronizing with your own heartbeat. With each gentle pulse, another layer of mental disturbance is dissolved and released. The worries about tomorrow, the replaying of difficult conversations, the endless loops of what-if scenarios, all of these are being drawn out of your system like poison, being extracted from a wound, leaving only pure, healing peace in their place. As you lean more fully against the tree, you discover that its trunk is hollow, creating a perfect resting place just for you. The interior of the tree is lined with the softest moss you have ever felt, cushioning your body in complete comfort. The walls of this natural sanctuary glow with a gentle, warm light that seems to emanate love and acceptance. This is your personal healing chamber, a place where you can release everything that has been troubling your mind. Settle into this sacred space within the tree, feeling completely supported and protected. The curved walls around you pulse with healing energy, and you realize that this energy is specifically designed to interrupt and dissolve negative thought patterns. Like a gentle electromagnetic field, it disrupts the neural pathways that have been creating repetitive, unwanted thoughts, allowing your mind to reset into its natural state of peace and clarity. As you rest in this healing sanctuary, you notice that your thoughts are becoming increasingly distant and dreamlike. They are no longer sharp or urgent or demanding of your attention. Instead, they drift by like soft clouds on a summer day, appearing and disappearing without creating any disturbance in your fundamental peace. You are learning to be the observer of your thoughts, rather than being caught up in them. The healing energy of the tree begins to work even more deeply, penetrating the very core of your being. It moves through your nervous system like liquid light, soothing every nerve ending and creating a profound sense of safety and calm. Your brain waves are naturally shifting into the slower, more peaceful rhythms associated with deep rest and healing. You do not need to do anything to make this happen. It is occurring naturally as a result of your presence in this sacred space. Feel the walls of your tree sanctuary beginning to pulse with colors that promote deep healing and mental clarity. Waves of soft blue light wash over you, cooling any inflammation in your nervous system and creating a sense of profound calm. This blue light has the specific quality of interrupting repetitive thought patterns, like a gentle reset button for your mind. Following the blue light, gentle green energy begins to flow through your sanctuary. This green light carries the healing power of nature itself, restoring balance to your mental and emotional systems. It moves through your body like a gentle river, carrying away any toxins or negative mental residue that may have accumulated during the day. Feel this green light particularly concentrating in your head and chest clearing away any heaviness or mental fatigue. Now warm golden light begins to fill your sanctuary, and this light carries with it the energy of deep, peaceful sleep. This golden light is like liquid sunlight, warming you from the inside out and creating a profound sense of contentment and well-being. As this light moves through your system, it is programming your mind and body for the most restful, healing sleep you have ever experienced. As you bask in this golden light, you begin to notice something wonderful happening. The mental loops that may have been playing in your mind for hours, days, or even weeks are beginning to slow down and fade away. It is as if the golden light is gently erasing these patterns like warm sunlight melting away morning frost. In their place, a profound silence is emerging. Not an empty silence, but a rich, full silence that is alive with peace and potential. The tree sanctuary begins to rock gently like a cradle being swayed by loving hands. This gentle movement is perfectly synchronized with your breathing, creating a rhythm that is deeply soothing to your nervous system. Each gentle sway carries you deeper into relaxation, deeper into peace, deeper into the healing silence that lies beneath all thought. As you rock gently in your tree sanctuary, you begin to feel as though you are floating. The boundaries between your body and the healing light around you are becoming softer, more permeable. You are beginning to merge with the peaceful energy of this sacred space, allowing it to become part of you, and you to become part of it. This merging is creating a profound sense of unity and wholeness that naturally dissolves any sense of mental fragmentation or disturbance. The gentle rocking motion is carrying you into an even deeper state of relaxation. Your body feels as though it is made of warm, soft light, completely weightless and free from any tension or discomfort. Your mind has become like a still lake at dawn, perfectly calm and reflective, capable of perfect clarity but requiring no effort to maintain this state. In this perfect stillness, you begin to access a deeper level of healing. The tree sanctuary is not just clearing your current negative thought patterns, it is also healing the underlying tendencies that create these patterns in the first place. It is like having the mental equivalent of a skilled surgeon, carefully removing not just the symptoms of a problem, but the root causes as well. Feel this deep healing taking place in the very structure of your mind. Old neural pathways that have been creating repetitive, negative thoughts are being gently dissolved and replaced with new pathways that naturally tend toward peace, clarity, and positive thinking. This is not a forced or artificial change. It is a natural restoration of your mind's original, healthy functioning. As this deep healing continues, you notice that your relationship with your thoughts is fundamentally changing. Instead of being caught up in mental loops and patterns, You are developing the ability to observe your thoughts with detachment and compassion. You are remembering that you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness in which thoughts arise and pass away. This awareness is always peaceful, always present, and always available to you. The tree sanctuary begins to glow with an even deeper, more penetrating light. This light is not just healing your current mental state. It is also creating a protective energy field around you that will help prevent negative thought loops from forming in the future. Like a gentle shield made of pure love and wisdom, this energy field will help you maintain your natural state of mental peace and clarity, even when you encounter challenging situations. As you rest in this protective energy field, you feel a profound sense of safety and security. You know that you are being supported, not just in this moment, but in all the moments to come. The healing you are receiving tonight will continue to work in your system long after you wake up, creating lasting positive changes in your mental and emotional patterns. The rocking motion of your tree sanctuary is becoming even more gentle and rhythmic, like being rocked in the arms of the most loving parent you could imagine. Each gentle movement is carrying you deeper into a state of perfect peace and preparation for the most restful sleep. Your breathing is becoming so slow and deep that it seems to merge with the breathing of the earth itself. Feel yourself beginning to dissolve into this gentle rocking motion. Your body is becoming lighter and lighter until you feel as though you are floating on a cloud of pure comfort and peace. Your mind is becoming increasingly quiet and still, like a deep cave where only the most beautiful echoes can be heard. You are entering a state of consciousness that is perfectly balanced between waking and sleeping, a state where healing and restoration can take place at the deepest levels. In this perfect state of balance, you begin to notice that you are no longer in your tree sanctuary. Instead, you are floating in a vast space of soft, golden light. This light extends infinitely in all directions, and you realize that this is the space of your own pure consciousness, the awareness that exists beyond all thoughts, all emotions, all mental patterns and loops. This space is perfectly silent, perfectly peaceful, and perfectly safe. Nothing can disturb you here. No negative thought can reach you here. No mental loop can trap you here. You are in the very heart of your own being, the place where perfect peace is not just possible, but inevitable. As you float in this golden space of pure consciousness, you feel waves of healing love washing over you. This love is not coming from anywhere outside of you. It is arising from your own deepest nature. You are remembering that at your core, you are love. You are peace. You are the very awareness that allows all experience to be possible. Feel this love filling every cell of your body, every corner of your mind, every aspect of your being. This love is the ultimate healing force, capable of dissolving any negative pattern, any mental loop, any form of suffering or disturbance. As it flows through you, it is creating a fundamental transformation in your entire system, restoring you to your natural state of perfect wholeness and peace. The golden light around you begins to pulse with an even deeper rhythm, and you realize that this rhythm is the heartbeat of the universe itself. You are floating in the very source of all peace, all healing, all love. This is the place where negative thought patterns cannot exist, where mental loops dissolve before they can even form. You are in the womb of pure consciousness, being rebirthed into a state of perfect mental clarity and peace. As you float in this infinite golden space, you begin to feel yourself being gently carried by currents of healing energy. These currents are like rivers of liquid light, flowing through dimensions of consciousness that exist beyond ordinary thought and experience. Each current that carries you is washing away another layer of mental conditioning, another pattern of negative thinking, another tendency toward repetitive mental loops. Allow yourself to be carried by these currents without any effort or resistance. You are being transported to an even deeper level of healing, a place where the very seeds of negative thought patterns can be dissolved and transformed. This is not just surface healing. This is healing at the level of your soul, your essence, your deepest being. The currents of light begin to carry you toward what appears to be a magnificent waterfall of pure crystalline energy. This waterfall is not made of water, but of liquid consciousness itself, the very substance from which all thoughts, all experiences, all realities are formed. As you approach this waterfall, you can feel its power to cleanse and purify at the deepest possible level. Allow yourself to be gently carried into this waterfall of liquid consciousness. Feel it flowing over you, through you, around you, washing away every trace of negative mental conditioning. This is not a forceful or violent cleansing. It is the gentlest possible purification, like being bathed in liquid love and compassion. As the waterfall flows through your being, you feel layers upon layers of old mental patterns being dissolved and washed away. The tendency to worry about things beyond your control, the habit of replaying negative scenarios, the compulsive need to analyze and reanalyze situations. All of these patterns are being gently dissolved by the healing power of this crystalline waterfall. Feel the waterfall penetrating every cell of your body, every layer of your mind, every aspect of your being. It is not just cleansing your current mental state. It is also clearing away the energetic residue of negative thought patterns that may have been accumulating for years or even decades. You are being restored to a state of pristine mental clarity that may be more pure than anything you have experienced since childhood. As you continue to be bathed in this waterfall of liquid consciousness, you begin to notice that your entire relationship with your mind is changing. Instead of being a source of disturbance and repetitive loops, your mind is becoming a clear, still lake perfectly reflects the peace and beauty of your true nature. Thoughts may still arise in this lake, but they no longer create ripples of disturbance. They simply appear and disappear like gentle fish swimming in crystal clear water. The waterfall begins to carry you even deeper into a realm of consciousness that exists beyond all mental activity. Here, there are no thoughts at all, only pure awareness, pure being, pure peace. This is your true home, the place you return to in the deepest states of sleep and meditation. This is where you go when all mental activity ceases, where you rest in the very source of your being. In this realm of pure awareness, you discover something beautiful. You discover that you do not need thoughts to exist, to be happy, to be complete. In fact, you are more complete, more whole, more at peace when you rest in this space beyond thought. This is the ultimate healing for negative thought loops. Not fighting them or trying to control them, but discovering the space of pure awareness in which they arise and pass away. Feel yourself settling into this space of pure awareness, like sinking into the most comfortable bed imaginable. There is nothing you need to do here, nothing you need to think about, nothing you need to solve or figure out. You can simply rest in the pure fact of your own existence, the simple miracle of being aware and alive. As you rest in this space, you begin to feel waves of the most profound peace you have ever experienced. This peace is not the absence of something. It is the presence of your own true nature. It is the peace that has always been there, waiting for you beneath all the mental noise and repetitive thinking. It is the peace that will still be there when you wake up tomorrow, available to you whenever you remember to return to this space of pure awareness. The waterfall of liquid consciousness continues to flow through you, and now it is not just cleansing, but also reprogramming your entire mental and emotional system. It is installing new patterns of thinking that naturally tend toward peace, clarity, and positive outcomes. It is creating new neural pathways that will make it easier for you to access states of calm and mental clarity in your daily life. Feel this reprogramming taking place at the deepest level of your being. Your mind is being restored to its natural state of clarity and peace. Your emotional system is being rebalanced to its natural state of joy and contentment. Your nervous system is being recalibrated to its natural state of calm alertness. You are being restored to your original blueprint, the way you were meant to be before negative conditioning created patterns of mental disturbance. As this deep reprogramming continues, you begin to feel yourself being gently carried by the waterfall toward a soft, comfortable resting place. This resting place appears to be a bed made of the softest clouds, surrounded by the gentle light of countless stars. This is your sleeping place, the sacred space where you will rest and allow the healing you have received to integrate fully into your being. Settle into this cloud bed feeling completely supported and embraced by its softness. The stars around you are pulsing with healing light, creating a gentle rhythm that perfectly matches your heartbeat and breathing. Each pulse of starlight is sending waves of deep, peaceful sleep energy through your entire system, preparing you for the most restorative rest you have ever experienced. As you rest in this starlit bed of clouds, you feel your body becoming completely relaxed and heavy. Your muscles are releasing all tension, your breathing is becoming slow and deep, and your mind is settling into the profound stillness you have discovered. You are entering the perfect state for healing sleep, a state where your body can repair itself and your mind can continue to integrate the profound clearing and healing you have received. The stars around you begin to sing a gentle lullaby, their voices creating harmonies that resonate with the deepest parts of your being. This stellar lullaby is specifically designed to maintain your state of mental clarity and peace throughout the night. It will ensure that your sleep is not disturbed by negative thoughts or mental loops, allowing you to rest in the profound peace you have discovered. Feel yourself sinking deeper into the cloud bed as the stellar lullaby continues to wash over you. With each note of this celestial song, you are moving closer to the threshold of deep, healing sleep. Your consciousness is beginning to merge with the peaceful darkness of night, carrying with it all the healing and clearing you have received. As you prepare to cross the threshold into sleep, you carry with you the profound knowing that you have been fundamentally transformed. The negative thought loops that may have been troubling you are no longer a part of your reality. You have discovered your true nature as pure awareness, and you have learned to rest in the space of peace that exists beyond all mental activity. This transformation is not temporary. It is a permanent shift in your consciousness that will continue to deepen and strengthen with each passing day. You will wake up tomorrow feeling refreshed, clear, and free from the mental patterns that have been creating disturbance in your life. You will find it easier to access states of calm and mental clarity, and you will have less tendency to get caught up in repetitive or negative thinking. As you drift into sleep, you are held and protected by the loving energy of the universe itself. The healing you have received tonight will continue to work in your system as you sleep, creating deeper and deeper levels of mental clarity and peace. You are safe, you are loved, and you are free to rest in the profound peace that is your true nature. Let the gentle rhythm of the stellar lullaby carry you into the deepest, most restful sleep you have ever known. Allow yourself to dissolve completely into this peace, knowing that you will wake up transformed, renewed, and free from the mental loops that have been creating suffering in your life. Sleep now, dear one. Sleep deeply and peacefully, held in the loving embrace of your own true nature. The healing is complete. The transformation is done. and you are free to rest in the infinite peace that you are. Rest now in the silence beyond all thought, in the peace beyond all disturbance, in the love that is your very essence. Sleep, and let the healing continue to work its magic throughout the night, preparing you for a new day filled with clarity, peace, and joy. Sleep deeply, sleep peacefully, sleep in the perfect knowledge that you are whole, you are healed, and you are free.